Hey, good morning, everybody. Let's have a conversation segment. You know how it is. I'm just doing something actually from the top of my head because I decided, normally I'm up pretty damn early, like 3 o'clock in the morning and stuff like that. So I want to keep a low down profile. I don't want to interrupt too many people in the neighborhood. But yeah, it's pretty early in the morning, and I gotta go to a training. At 5:15 from my company. Even though it's my day off, that sucks, right? But yeah, I don't complain. I actually like my job. I love where I'm working. I feel like I'm more free to do without being pressured by so much management, and I'm capable of doing my job. And if I need any help, I call for assistance. So it's a really great experience to be a part of something like that, and then to meet a lot of interesting people along the way. It's also great, like some crazy people. Actually, I met a woman outside after work. She was look, so it's just random, but recently there's been an increase of African American people in my neighborhood, and I have actually no problem with that. I actually welcome any race to come into the neighborhood, and all that stuff. But depends on the behavior of people. I'm not saying that all the African American people are like this, but I am saying that the people I've met so far around my block have been quite a little bit aggressive and extremely vocal, loud. Like there's a recent event that happened at Food for Less. I went into Food for Less just to go grab after work, and I went to go grab some like some drinks or food or something like that. I can't remember what I was getting. But as I was waiting in the line, this lady, this cashier woman, I've gone to this Food for Less for a couple years now, and she's always seemed like a really friendly person. Never given me any reason to think that she would throw any attitude to anybody, and she didn't show any type of attitude when I was in line. But for some reason, when the cashier had to explain to the African American woman, hey, it's gonna be 10 cents for the bags. So she had, I think, 4 bags, so it was 40 cents. And I think the African American woman got real mad about it, and just started talking all this mess. I don't think I heard any words or language exchanged by the cashier. I don't even think she said anything to her at any particular point, because I was actually the next person in line, so I didn't see anything she said at all. She just talked like professional. She didn't have anything like giving any eyes or looks. I didn't see that. So but the woman got mad because she told her she had to pay 40 cents for the bag, and she said, she was talking smack about her, telling her, like, saying like, yeah, give this bee her change. Yeah, just give her a change. Give her 40 cents change and stuff like that, and throw it in her face. She said, throw it in her face. I was like, damn, throw it in her face for what? What did she say? What did she do that she would have you want to throw it in her face? And then crazy, as she's saying, like, throw it in her face and everything like that, the girl is like, whoa, like the cashier's like, whoa, what's going on here? Like, she's not even saying anything. She's just quietly talking to me, like, because she's already done with this woman. And she's like, oh, how's your day? And she's trying to focus my attention on her and trying not to focus on the aggressive tension that's being built up there. And then she says, if you give me that look, you give me a look or something like that. She was talking about her giving her a look, saying, if you give me that look, I'm gonna punch you right in your face. Like she said, I'm gonna punch you right in your effing face. That's what she said. I can't really say it on the more, but she says, like, I'm gonna punch you right in your effing face. And I was like, whoa, like, damn. Look, let's get real for a second. I can understand we get mad if something has happened. Okay, I can understand. Like, if she was giving her attitude, she gave her a face, if she was like, don't look at me or whatever, then I would understand, like, the whole idea of her being offended. But she wasn't offended by the fact of anything. She was just offended by the fact that she thinks just because she asked her for 40 cents, she was being a snob or something for doing that, because I think she got 4 bags. So I don't understand why this woman felt the need to get so hopped up where she said she was going to throw change at the cashier's face, and or what do you call it, or she was gonna punch her in the face. She was an Hispanic girl, but she wasn't Hispanic like, you know, she was like had the accent or anything. She was Hispanic like American Hispanic, Latina Hispanic, Latina American, or yeah, Latin American or Latina American. I don't know how to pronounce it, but anyways, she didn't seem. I've known her for. I've been going to that store for quite some time, and I've seen her. Like I said, never had any issues with her. She's never seen the type of woman to be like that, and no customer's ever gone off on her. And she seems the type of person to keep to herself and just be very polite. Never seemed aggressive. And all of a sudden, this woman got mad at her, talking about throwing change in her and punching her in the face. We need to take a step back when it comes to saying things like that, because that's pretty messed up. There was no hostility necessary for that, and obviously that could have been de-escalated. The cashier didn't need to do anything, because if she had said anything further, this woman would have obviously escalated it some more, and it would have not gone anywhere, obviously, and then she would have asked to talk to a manager because of something, because she asked her for 40 cents. So it's just not worth sometimes the battle. But anyways, I just wanted to tell you that really random story this morning before I get into work. I gotta go. Peace.